Good evening, everybody. It is Sia with Black Petal Gardening, and I'm just going to do a really quick update on our Greenstalk that has the strawberries and bean plants. This is the first Greenstalk that we filled up, and it is definitely going gangbusters. Here we go. Um, Previously, we did have some cloth over this because the birds had been attacking my beautiful strawberries right as they were getting to harvest level, and I was not very excited about that. But they seem to be leaving things alone now. I didn't want to potentially inhibit the growth of the beans, and I didn't know if maybe that cover might create some problems. So we have actually been able to do two separate harvests of about, I would say, 10 berries each. And so at that point, I was like, you know what? We had enough to eat a little bit, enough to make some strawberry shortcake. I'm gonna take the cover off, and then we'll just roll the dice, let the chips fall where they will, and hopefully still be able to harvest things as they come mature without too much pressure from hungry little critters, whether they're ants or bugs or birds of other nature. So these guys, they're almost ready. We've got a little bit of kind of an orangish color down here at the bottom, and that's why I have not harvested those. We've got a lot here in various stages on the top, and if you remember, these ones on the top are the ones that we overwintered, except for this one plant here, the sequoia. The sequoia we ended up purchasing to replace the one plant that we took out of our raised beds and had transferred in here. It was too old and it had declined significantly. The rest of these had actually been in this green stock last year, overwintered in the green stock as well, and we did a soil refresh and then replanted them. All the rest of these plants are new this year, and they're doing really, really well. They look very healthy for the most part. In a lot of cases, we've already harvested quite a few berries. Looking really good. I will say, of all of them, these ones on the bottom are the ones that I'm seeing create these runners the most. I haven't really noticed a lot of runner activity on the ones at the top too much, and subsequently we haven't had a lot in the way, this one, in both flowers and fruit here on the bottom. So I don't know if there's a reason for that. Here's a plant that does have some flowering going on and some fruit that's a little bit wonkadoodle. But some of this fruit over here is just a little undeveloped. So not entirely sure why that's happening. Oh, there's a little spider in there. Can you see that? Right in there. But yeah, of all of the tiers, that bottom tier is probably doing the worst. I think considering the prolific nature of the rest of them, we're doing just fine. Next year, I'm definitely gonna have a tower again of strawberries. I might do a different method instead of going strawberry bean, etc. Maybe the first 3 I'll do strawberries and then do beans at the bottom, just in case something about being on the bottom is what's creating, that discrepancy. Now, as far as our beans are concerned, as you may remember, in some of these cases, it took a couple of tries to get germination on the bean seeds. See here, something's been gnawing at these, and that's another reason is I was concerned that the cover that I had put on there had trapped certain bugs in here, and if that was kind of forcing predation by them, I wanted to make sure they had the opportunity to get the heck out of there. So got a lot of flowers. Now here's one that we had a slow start on. I think this is Kalima. Yeah, Kalima, and it's doing pretty well as far as, flowering and growth. So this one is Kalima and purple teepee. And this one right here we can see, oops, we still have a bean plant that's doesn't 100% come up. Not sure if that's going to actually fully develop or not. Then further down here, the items we have are the Blue Lake. And again, we had to do multiple sowings because generally what would happen is one plant would come up. Yeah, look at that. I'm not sure what happened here. One plant would come up and the other one wouldn't, so I'd have to go and replant the other. Okay, and then we've got a couple more of the Blue Lake, and then we get over here and we got these. It's kind of a rough feeling leaf, and I need to check and see if that's normal. My guess is no, that there's something that this plant didn't like, because the rest of the leaves aren't doing that. I wasn't sure because these are the tiger eye, the shelling bean ones, and I want to say in most cases those first leaves had that weird coloring on them. So unclear if that is normal for like some of the initial leaves that come out, or if something went wrong or not. So that is the state of, oh, look, we got a little ladybug. Oh, it's shy. That's the state of our strawberry and bean Greenstalk. Another strawberry over here. So yeah, very, very pleased. If anybody is on the fence about getting a Greenstalk and wondering what the heck they would do with it, I, at least from the experience I have had, a full Greenstalk just of strawberries. It's looking fantastic. I'll be able to say a little bit more about our situation with beans after we start to get some actual vegetables on them, but that too could be a possibility. Definitely from the start, this particular Greenstalk has really impressed me and made me happy about the choices that I've made. The other two, we had a little bit other difficulties, which I touched on a little bit during our last garden tour. I may do a video, one for each one of them, in the coming days, and can talk about that a little bit more on those. But anyway, very, very happy with what I'm seeing. So it is late, so I'm gonna say have a fantastic evening. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, as this is Friday the 9th of June. And just remember, take care of yourself. Bye bye.